Wanna say goodbye, yeah. Want your skin on my skin. Just one last time. If I can't have you, babe, I don't want nobody else in my life. So darling, please pull me closer. This is the last time, make it count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all, we got there. We try, side by side, but I get it. Sometimes love's just not enough when you try, side by side, but things don't get better. You get bitter. Wanna say goodbye, yeah. Lay your head on my chest. Just one last time. If I can't have you, babe, I don't want nobody else around. So darling, please pull me closer. If this is the last time, make it count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all, we got there. We try, side by side, but I get it.
Welcome to Free Life Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle, now do the readings.
Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? MR, thank you for your double donation. We got MS from yesterday. I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. And let's see. We got MS wants to know, is P happy and secure in their relationship? Maruta, welcome. And Maruta, thank you for your order. I appreciate you. I will ship that out tomorrow. MR, thank you for your 3 donations. We got Linda, welcome. What's going on? We got Tarot Magician. How are you doing, Renee? Let's see. Maruta, we got Marie, we got Crafty Lady Be Random with me, and let's see, Reiki, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out there. All right, we got tonight, was that High Priestess? That is High Priestess, there we go. All right, cool, High Priestess, thank you for your donation as well. We got Bartman, and we got Ms. Green, we got everybody. Gonna be a busy night. There we go, rocking the house. Bartman, what is going on? I see your donation, High Priestess, I appreciate you. All right, first, let's go and see for MS's P, happy and secure in their relationship. Let's see what's going on with all of that. This is one of the fave decks. One of the fave decks, you know, one of the ones I got from Kickstarter a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And this has been one of the best intuitive reader decks I think I've had in a long time. So pretty happy with that. Still waiting for my food. So we're still snowed in over here in Texas, and I'm still waiting for my food. And I don't know where it is. It's one of those pre-packaged meals to where it's temperature sensitive. It's got the ice packs in it and stuff, and I don't know where it is. So hopefully I get that tonight, or tomorrow. I really don't know. I don't know when I'm going to be getting that. So hopefully it's soon, because if not, the food's going to be rotten, and that is not going to be good. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with all of that. Anyway, let's see what's going on with P. Is P happy and content and secure in their relationship? 10 says no. 8 says no. Emperor says no. Page says no. We're going with no, and no. It does not look like they're too content and happy with this particular relationship. We are looking for something like maybe the Lovers, the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. We have the 4 of Wands. I would take anything along those lines, just anything. Would I love the love balloons? I would. It just looks like that. It's not functioning. That is not working the way it should in this particular connection. We have the 10. It feels like a lot of the energy that we have is just like, you know, a lot of the energy we have is just not there. It's just not culminating in the way that we would like to see it at the end of the day. That 10 just says we're carrying a little too much load here, as is not something that we may not want to deal with in the long term, right? You do have an 8. People thinking about leaving. People thinking about what else is out there. What other options do I have? Where can I be going? What can I be doing elsewhere? Is there anything else that might be of interest to me? The Emperor says that there's one thing about this particular connection is we're just not stepping up to the plate in many aspects here. It's like you just don't have anybody that's really taking command, taking control of this thing. You don't have the opportunities that we would like to see. We're just sort of hitting some dead ends as far as this goes. And the page of the communication, the connection that is so important to any relationship is just not substantive enough to sort of hang on where we're doing and how we're going and all these other things. So a little bit of a dead end here for this relationship. So it looks like that they may not be happy, content, secure, and amazed with what they currently have going on. But, you know, as always, entertainment purposes only, never assume relations happy based upon a random dude on YouTube reading tarots for. Speaking of which, now, okay, so it's story time. No, wait, we'll do story time later. I have a funny story, but it's unrelated to tarot, so I don't know how much tolerance you people have for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know a lot of y'all are like, I like TO story time, but this has to do nothing about tarot at all. So I don't know what the tolerance limit is. So we'll do story time later once we've established some little bit more tarot in here. We'll see that. We'll see that. All right. We have right here. This is the Northern Animal Tarot. If you don't have this one, this is the one that you've been waiting for. This is the one you've been dreaming. You've been salivating over on the internet. By the way, news is tomorrow. And I have to say, the news consists of almost 60, and I mean 60 decks that are new, 10 of which are the most stunning tarot decks I have seen in the past 3 years. Some of the most stunning tarot decks I've ever seen. News tomorrow. You need to do it. You need to do it. Anyway, all right. So let's look at this. Seeing D tonight. Well,
Everybody loves that.
I mean, if it's in your face, Ann, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Rebecca, what is going on? Iman, welcome. How you doing? All right. Well, probably seeing some D tonight. Wednesday. It is Wiener Wednesday. It is Wiener. So Teddy Bear had texted me something, and they went to some place. It was like Taco Tuesday, and instead of Taco Tuesday, it was Wiener Wednesday. So it looks indeed like it could be Wiener Wednesday. So are we seeing D tonight? How will it go? And is it a good idea? It may not be. Let's get what we got. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the 5. It looks like D may not be satiating enough tonight. It looks like one of those nights. I mean, it is Hump Day, Wiener Wednesday. I don't know how you react to this. Ace of Pentacles says it's good to get started with all of this, but at the end of the day, sometimes it's just more disappointing than you thought it would be. You know what I mean? You sort of get in there and you're just like, this is a little underwhelming, I have to say right now. Knight of Pentacles says that, seeing D does look pretty good. It does look like, sort of but yeah, that Knight of Pentacles does say that, hey, we have a lot of expectations here. You may want to back it up a notch. You may want to back it up a little bit, and expectations may not live up to the reality, but that's okay. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? That is okay. All right. And speaking of D, we got me and D mid-February for Valentine's Day. See, hopefully. Oh, crap. I need to order flowers. Oh, I forgot about flowers. Somebody remind me, please. Somebody remind me over Instagram to order flowers tomorrow, because I forgot. And if you're late ordering flowers, I did book the restaurant for Valentine's Day like 2 months ago. So I'm no, not 2 months. It was like a month ago. So that was good. So we got the restaurant booked, because if you do not book your Valentine's Day restaurant, you are not getting in if you book it like a week in advance. It's not happening. So I did book it a month ago, and I did get the Valentine's Day thing, but I need to do the flowers, which has a little more leniency than the restaurant. I have to say that now. Anyway, all right, Valentine's Day. How is it going to work out? We got a little more wiggle room, so to say. We need to see kind of where this is going. This looks like it is a lot better. It is a lot better. We got the Six of Wands, the Lord of Victory over here. Does look like Valentine's going to be a lot better as far as this goes, right? We are a little bit defensive against the Valentine's Day. It almost feels a little like there wasn't enough thought. Maybe there wasn't enough preparation. There weren't enough good things sort of happening here where you'd be like, yeah, this is something that I'm absolutely fantastic about. There's a little bit of defensiveness, like maybe there's some regret. Maybe there's some confusion. Maybe the communication is not as good as it should be. But overall, it just looks like the Lord of Victory kind of reigns supreme here. They did order the flowers on time for Valentine's Day. They did not do everything that they needed to do, but everything kind of evens out. Everything kind of balances out with that Justice card over here. It says, just take a deep breath. You're going to be all right. It's going to be cool, but that's going to be kind of, that's going to be all right at the end of the day. So Valentine's Day looks a lot better. We can do the love balloons for the Valentine's Day. That looks a lot superior. It looks a lot better overall than the just C and D tonight. But anyway, all right, and the final question on the D train. Well, that sounds bad, but that is. Eating out of Dallas is an ordeal. It is. You have more restaurants in person than any other city in the U.S. I think Plano has more restaurants than any city in the U.S. Now, I think Plano itself has more restaurants than any city. No, Plano and Frisco combined have more restaurants than any other state in the entire United States of America. By far. By the way, hey, Priestess, thank you for your double donation. And we got Kareen, thank you for your donation as well. Let's see where it is happening. D, thoughts about our connection. Let's see if we're able to grab hold of the D. Let's see if we're able to grab hold, if we're able to keep it under control, if we're able to. Okay, all right, we got, let's see, who's that? That is High Priestess. Thank you for your triple donation, and thank you for your double donation. I greatly appreciate that. And we got Kareen in the mix as well. Thank you. I appreciate you. But yeah, you're generalizing the Metroplex. Frisco and Plano combined more restaurants than any other state. I would say double the amount of restaurants any other state combined. You could probably combine Utah, New Mexico, and have less restaurants than Frisco, probably. Anyway, Ms. Moonlight Music, what is going on? I appreciate you. But yeah, see, thoughts about our connection. You do have that, hey, this is a connection that is worthwhile. It's something that working towards, something having that we do need. The Emperor being reversed, a little bit of the bad decisions, maybe some rush decisions. And it does feel like some of this connection involves rush decisions. Like maybe this was the best idea, or maybe this opportunity wasn't the best when we have things sort of lined up. But you gotta relax. You gotta relax with this. And it's not all about a level of control or a level of power with this particular connection. It's about coming together and sort of meeting in the middle and having a happy, Wiener Wednesday, as it says. But yeah, that too just says, don't make a lot of big decisions here. Let's live in the moment. Let's relax, take a deep breath, and appreciate what we have as we have it. This is not something that we're trying to enter a race or in a competition or anything like that at all. Anyway, Nate's Tarot, welcome. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, there we go. All right, let's see. We got High Priestess. We got 4 donations. Thank you so much, High Priestess. I appreciate you. All right. Let's go with Ms. Green, and then we go off to the PayPal and read High Priestess. Tons of donations. We got Kareen still in the queue. Did not forget about you. Let's use the Blooming Cat Tarot. Everybody's all excited about this last night. I was like, okay, I'll do this every night. Everybody loves the Blooming Cat. We'll do the Blooming Cat, right? We'll do the Blooming Cat every night, all night. Do it, all of that thing, right? All of that thing. There we go. All right. Processing the Valentine's reading from the other day in the mood deck. I mean, there you go. This is what happens, right? All right. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get the cats out. We've had enough Wiener Wednesday. It's time for the cats. We'll see what this is called. Ricky's true feelings for me. Do they like me? Do they enjoy my company? Is this something where they appreciate me as much as I appreciate them? And that is pretty good. It does look pretty good, right? I think Ricky is in this place to where that they need to step up and be more clear about what's going on. Maybe they've had a little bit of hesitation in the past. Maybe they have a little, sort of trying to figure out what's going on. And I think that's kind of where you have, right? I think that's kind of where you have in this situation. We're trying to figure out what is fully going on, what is fully manifesting, what is sort of happening with this. Knight of Swords says, hey, it is moving fairly quickly sometimes. Now, I'm saying all the time. I'm saying sometimes it moves quickly, sometimes it doesn't. You do have a little bit of a speed variation in this sort of this connection. Like, oh, it's moving great. It's moving fast. It's, sort of going in. It's sort of having a lot of fun with this. And then all of a sudden it kind of stalls out. Like, what's happening? What's the status? Like, if I could get some status, that'd be great. King of Pentacles says, overall, I think that Ricky is pretty content with how things are going, how things are sort of connecting in this thing. So I think that's great. But that Two of Pentacles just said there's a lot more decisions to be made. We haven't made a lot of decisions, and that could be one of the things that we're kind of waiting for, right? Okay, make some decisions. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? So I think that's it. I think that is it. Andrew, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. What is going on? It is Wiener Wednesday, otherwise known as Hump Day over here. So we're having a good Hump Day. I did not alter and edit the introduction because I was busy doing stock stuff today. It was pretty funny. All right, so we'll do two High Priestess, and then we got a Kareen in the mix, and then we still got Anne. Let's take a look at the Q and see where the Q is. All right, so we got the Q, which is, let's see, we just did Ms. Green. We got the double Anne, and looks like we got another PayPal donation. It is blowing up on the PayPal side. That's what I'm talking about. People are just burning up the credit card. That's what I like. That's what I like. We got RL over there. We also got YouTube user, otherwise known as PayPal user now, since YouTube user no longer has a YouTube account. All right, but yeah, PayPal PayPal user is in the queue as well. All right, let's go over here. So we'll do story time real quick. So anyway, there's the people in the stock trading, right? So you have this stock trading pool of people, and they're kind of a little bit on the egotistical side, I have to say. It's not like the tarot community where they're giving and loving and kind. They're more of kind of like a big ego pool, a big ego factory. Anyway, so one of them was streaming, and he started talking, trash. And he was like, y'all other YouTubers, you don't know how to do what I do. I do this stuff. Anyway, so he's talking about, so he's on this platform. It's like this little platform that you join, and you don't get real money. You get fake money, but once you get enough fake money, they'll host you. Anyway, so he's on this platform, and he made $8,000 today in like 2 hours. And so me and a couple other people were chatting, and we were like, we got to outdo him just to make fun of him. So anyway, so I opened up an account with this little platform thing, and so I got on there, and so I made $8,400 in 42 seconds. So he worked 2 hours. And so I made $8,400 on his little platform in 44 seconds. Anyway, so I emailed it to him, and then he started complaining about me on the stream. He's like, so I emailed him. He goes, who is this that just emailed me? So he just started ranting on how terrible I was or something like that. Anyway, I've never laughed that hard in my entire life. I mean, because he sat there and just talked trash forever about this, and then I did what he did in 44 seconds instead of 2 hours, and then he got upset because I emailed him about it. Anyway, I thought that was funny. You had to be there. You had to be there. I posted to Instagram. Anyway, not sure if you want to see it or not, but if you don't, then, delete the post. Don't go to my Instagram. That is my Instagram. It'll come over here in just a minute, and you can see all of the dumb stuff that I do on a day-to-day basis with my life. I'm sorry. This is what I do with my life. This is what I do with my life. So yeah, he took 2 hours. I took 44 seconds. I'm just saying, sometimes in love, 44 seconds versus 2 hours, 2 hours wins. But in stock trading, 44 seconds wins every time. Is what I'm saying. It's what. I just got to bring that up. All right, High Priestess has some stuff. Let's see what's going on with High Priestess. CC, reconcile. Let's see. CC, reconcile relationship in March. That is pretty aggressive. We'll see where that is going. We'll see where this is going to take us. We're going to use my deck right here. If you don't have this, I'll be happy to ship you one. Maruta just ordered one without the box. And sorry, Maruta. That's unacceptable, Maruta. I am going to have to ship you a box, Maruta. I don't know if you already have a box or not. No, I don't know if you already have I don't know if you already have a version with the box or not. Anyway, I'm going to ship you a version with the box. So we're going to upgrade you. In addition, Maruta, I'm going to send you 2 free gifts in there. I don't know what they are, but I'm going to throw them in anyway, just because. All right. All right, CC, are we going to reconcile this in March? Is this going to be something that is possible? Is this going to be something that is on the thing? Chariot, Hermit, and the 7 of Swords. Reconciliation more looks like April or May. I'm not going to say that, though, fully, right? Here's the thing. I do think that you're going to be able to get some piece of the reconciliation. Now, let's not say reconciliation as a whole is going to just magically occur in March. I don't think that's going to be a thing. You do have a little bit of a Hermit. You do have a 7 of Swords. Like, maybe this is not fully going to work, but I think the first steps towards reconciliation will and do happen in March. So I'm going to say yes. Now, given that this is not something where it's fully reconciled in March, I think we take the first steps. I think that we get some connection. I think we get the communication. I think some things are very much happening right here, right? The Chariot. At least we got moving. And kind of progressively sort of forward on this. The Hermit as well does say, hey, this is something that can't be fully manifested in March. Maybe we run into some issues. Maybe some things happen that are outside of our control. Maybe we have some stumbling blocks with that. 7 of Swords says we give it a try, we back up, we give it a little more of a try, back up, etc., etc. But I do think we make some pretty substantial progress in that mode, and I think that that is what is going on here. Now we have another one over here. So we have quite a few from HP. Let's get all 4 done with HP. Let's see what else we got. CC, another chance. Now this is something interesting too. Let's go forth and let's kind of see what we got here. So we want to give AC and CC another chance. Do we want to see if CC regrets leaving, right? Another chance. Regrets leaving. And let's see. CC block out J. So they left you for J. All right, we got that. We'll CC block J, block out J, manipulation about me. All right, leaving and block out J. All right. So we got everything in there. By the way, we have 107 PayPal donations. Thank you very much for all of the PayPal donations today. Okay. All right. So the second question is, should we give CC another chance? Should we give CC another chance? It looks like you want to. Otherwise, obviously, you're kind of asking, you know what I'm saying? Shoni, welcome. I appreciate you being here. We got Venna, welcome. I appreciate you being here as well. Did anybody else join while I'm over here reading PayPal? No. They have not, so we should be good. Let's see. Should I give CC another chance? I think that's it. Now, here's the deal. I think that you shouldn't tolerate the same things from CC. When we re-engage a relationship, when we give it one more shot, all right? When we give it one more shot, you don't want to tolerate the same things that we've been tolerating before, right? Because there was mistakes made. They left you from somebody else. Maybe we have a little cheating issue. Maybe we have sort of wandering eyes. Maybe we have some things there. When you do this, when you re-engage, you should not be tolerating the same patterns that you had established before. We need to learn from our mistakes rather than re-initiating the mistakes that we made. So the world says yes. The world says give them one more shot. A little bit of a thumbs up action there. Very important. Now that we've done that, Hanged Man says we need to approach this from a different perspective than what we did before. If we do, right, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same things over and over and over. You're getting the same results, but you're expecting different results. You shouldn't do that. You're too intelligent for this, HP. Let's be real. So the Hanged Man says approach from a different perspective and make sure that you're saying, look, this is the last shot. We've made some mistakes. We have some issues. We can't repeat the same patterns. So yes, another chance, but you need to demand that we have learned from our mistakes rather than reinitiating the same mistakes that we've already made, because that, my friend, is called a massive waste of time when we do that. Now, one of the mistakes is obviously they left you from somebody else. They abandoned you. They left you. That happens, right? We've all had that. We've all had that level of abandonment, sort of being ditched and what have you. Now, do they regret this? I do think they do. I think that is a yes. Ace of Cups said the grass looked greener on the other side. You had this level of like, maybe I'll give this a shot. This looks decent. It seems like maybe it's a good idea, but the reality was it wasn't. Reality was that they had a better deal, that they had a better engagement, they had a better chance. Things just look better with you than they did with this other individual. I think that's one of the bottom lines here too. Whoa, that is a massive donation. Thank you for that massive donation on PayPal. Really appreciate all the PayPal and all this other stuff. Wow. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so they do regret it. They do regret it. You have this level of concern. You have this level of grass was green on the other side. I was kind of confused. I was kind of in that mode where I was back and forth with it. I was kind of internally, going back and forth. Not good. But yes, we do regret it. This is something that caused conflict within them. They should not have accepted the new adventure, and they do regret it. So I think that is a yes too. Now, the final question is, are they going to block out this manipulation with Jay and what have you? Are they going to block this out with this other person? Which you got to do, obviously. You can't have this other person around, so you got to do that, right? You got to do that. All right. Are they going to be able to block out this individual? I think it's tougher than what you think it is. I think that they do have a connection with this individual. Not only that, but they do. So this is the thing, like I just said, you have to be able to command. You have to be able to demand that they do that. That has to be the first thing. So the Ace of Swords, look, CC, I still love you. I still appreciate you. You're going to have to stop this crap with this other person. You're going to have to be emotionally distant with them. You're going to have to be connection. You have to make a hard decision, and that's what you're going to have to do here. Otherwise, you're going to have to just go away, right? You're going to have to go away. Do the Ten of Swords we just saw, because the Strength card says, I have a level of patience with you, but not a level of patience with your BS. So you as a person, yes. Your games, your head games, your BS, no. So you have to make that very, very upfront and clear. Otherwise, that is going to turn pretty bad pretty quickly. All right. We have literally 10,000 donations on PayPal. Thank you very, very much. There's some very generous donations, and I appreciate that. All right, let's go forth and let's look at Kareen. We're still on the PayPal, by the way. We're going to be on PayPal for quite a bit tonight, but we got Kareen. We got the double and after Kareen, and then we got a mountain of PayPal donations. Thank you so much for your very generous donations tonight. I greatly appreciate you. All right, for Kareen, let's get a beautiful deck. As always, we need one for Kareen. And tonight, it is going to be the Meraki Tarot version 2. Now, be aware this is out of stock. It is out of stock. They are coming out with a version 3, so hopefully they send me the version 3. They're very good about sending me tarot decks, and thank you, and thank you. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate all this. The people that are beautiful, wonderful, sending me all of the tarot decks. I really appreciate that. We do have over 70 decks that are waiting to be delivered so far. So we have a lots of tarot this year. This is going to be the biggest. By the way, news tomorrow, I have a lot of cards that you've never seen. I have cards that are so stunning, so beautiful, so amazing that you're going to be talking about it all tomorrow, all day tomorrow. I guarantee you. So watch the news. There's a lot of decks coming out you're not aware of. I'm going to let you know what they are. In fact, I'm going to give you the best decks up front. So we're going to do the best decks at the start, and then later on, we're going to get the less demanding decks. But yeah, you definitely want to watch the first 15 minutes of the news. That's when the big show time is here. All right, anyway, we're going with Karine for General. The star, Karine. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for the hot air balloon, right? You have literally been waiting for the hot air balloon ride. I'm going to go out on a limb, Karine. I'm going to say this year you have somebody special that does take you on a hot air balloon ride. That's the bottom line. I think that they do schedule it. I think it's going to be fun, going to be cool. Don't know if you've been up there or not. You're going to have a magical, wonderful time with this. The star says it is time to dream big. Where can we go? What can we do? It is time to bring all of the good ideas, all of the incentive, all of the excitement to your life. Because I think what you're doing right now is manifesting what you're going to have for the rest of the year. Let's manifest the best. Let's manifest it all. Hot air balloon ride? Not going to be a problem. Page of Swords over here says we do have a connection. We do have somebody wonderful that is going to be out there, that is going to be able to take us on this adventure. Five of Pentacles says as far as a general goes, we have a little bit of an extra bill, 2, maybe 3. Got a couple of things hitting us at the end of March, maybe early April we're going to have to prepare for. I just think that's going to be all right, but you are going to have to prepare a little financially for that. You got not only a Page of Wands or a Page of Swords. This is the time to dream big rather than try to do everything at once, because that happens, right? A lot of times we get too excited. We overdose a little bit. We're trying to get everything done. A lot of times you just need to dream big and you will make that happen. You got a couple of pages in here. Let's not take a lot of action, Karine. Let's dream. Let's imagine it. Let's manifest in our mind. Let the world know exactly what we need, right? That's going to be just the absolute pinnacle, no pun intended, of kind of where you want to be, right? Which is pinnacle, but not pentacle, but you get the idea. Haha, that's funny. Anyway, the star. It is time to dream. It is time to imagine. It is time to go forth and shoot for the stars literally right now, Karine, because that is going to be magical for you. All right. We got Karine in there. We got Anne coming up next. We got Anne coming up next, and we have literally, I think, 10 PayPal donations in a row. So that's it. That's it. All right. What are we going to do? Where are we going to do with this? I am not interested in S, but they keep insisting. Why is that? Well, maybe they think you'll give up. Maybe they think that you'll get that done. I don't know. Let's see. We're not interested. We want to go. We may have to get a restraining order. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hopefully the restraining order is not necessary, but I mean, hey, there we go. All right. Where is this going to take us? What kind of things, what kind of magical things are waiting in the midst? Power of the P, I thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Power of the P, got the deck? All right. Power of the P, I give away so many decks. Which one was it? Power of the P, I'm sorry. I give away like 61 decks or something. Which one did I give you? Anyway, thank you for winning it, I guess. But yeah, Power of the P, congratulations on winning it one more time. There we go. And let me know what I sent you, because I'm not sure what I sent you at this point. So I think I've sent probably 10 free things after I've sent you whatever that was. But anyway, I'm glad you got it. I'm glad that you received it, and that is exciting indeed. Hopefully, you are enjoying whatever it was. So that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see what is going on, and thank you for the thank you gift as well. I greatly appreciate you. All right, not interested in S. They keep insisting. Do I need to get the restraining order as of yet? We'll see. We'll see. Guiding us, Serenity. Welcome. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We do have the Page. This is something where emotionally, maybe you're just not connected to this individual. A lot of times we do get that, where you have more interest in any. Okay, there was a book I read a long time ago. They said in any social interaction, one person is more interested than the other person, right? One person is more interested than the other person. So you do have that connection, what have you. So yeah, you definitely want to see about that. So it looks like this individual, this person is going to be a little more connected than the other thing. So yeah, we'll see that. But yeah, that Page just says, you're not the one that is more interested. You're not the one that is more excited on this particular connection. You do have a 3 though. Like I said, you have multiple opportunities. You have multiple multiple things out there. Power of the P, I thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. You have more of an opportunity, more of a connection that is going to be available. We talked about that before, and we're going to say, hey, you remember in all of my readings, I said you have multiple opportunities with different people, and you are going to be excited about one of these. So just keep looking, right? Keep shopping, keep looking. I think you have other options available. This may not be the other thing that you're kind of interested in right now, but you have other options later. This is something too with this particular person. I think they come in handy later, right? Maybe they are a good friend to you. Maybe this is something that you're excited about as far as sort of engaging them or talking to them or kind of thing, here. But it does seem like this person being around is beneficial for you overall. Happy Home, Happy Family says, hey, we're interested in this person being in our life, but maybe we're not interested in dropping our pants for this individual. So yeah, you do want to kind of be prepared and be sort of looking forward to that or looking in that direction. But yeah, we'll see where that goes. Anyway, all right. Love reading with a G. Is it time to give up on the G? Is it time to move to the H or try the F? I don't know. Let's see where that is going to happen. What kind of things are going on here? With the G, with the H-I-J, the 6, it says they're just not giving the way that they need to be. This is somebody that you may need to give up on. Right? We don't really close our heart to them, but this may be something where you have to let go. You have to at least release this person emotionally and be prepared to move on. If it's not with S, that's fine, but again, you have other options that are going to be available here. This is something where you've given all that you can. You've let them know that they're important. You let them know that's kind of where you want to be, what you want to do, the person you want to kind of be around. That 3 also kind of says we've been working towards it, but they haven't. It may be time to let go. A little bit of that 10. Giving up may be good for now. Not everybody needs that kind of effect, right? So giving up now doesn't mean giving up forever, but you do have sort of this person has a little bit too much influence, too much pull on you, and that may not be something you want to engage in right now. So giving up does look pretty good for now, but not forever, if that makes any sense. A lot of times you just kind of release it and see where it goes, right? Release and see where that is. All right, we have the next donation. We have a lot of PayPal donations. In fact, we have 10 PayPal donation. So off to PayPal we go. Off to PayPal we are going. We are headed in that direction. Where is that going to take us? We got RAL. We got RL. You see, working as a successful producer on TV. Let's see if we're going to be able to produce some things. If we're going to be able to have some things going. Get some good things out there. We're going with the key tarot in this particular instance and seeing where that is going to take us with all of that other stuff. But yeah, we'll see where it's going to be. We'll see what kind of things are going to be here. So there we go. Reiki, thank you for your reminder on there. I appreciate you. All right. If we're going to be successful on television, we might as well be successful on a television with a producer. 5 of Wands says there are some competitions out there that you are going to have to be prepared for. So yes, you do have some competition. This is something where you're going to have to compete. You're going to have to get up there. You have to bring your A game, put in 125%, and I think that's going to be all right, right? I think that's going to be cool. So we're going to see where this takes us, what kind of adventures are happening over here. 5 of Wands says be careful of the competition. You definitely want some things happening over here. Yeah, you definitely want to be putting your A game. You also want a level of preparation. Like, what can I do? How can things be going? How can things be pushing forward, right? Page of Wands says you are kind of new to the environment, but that is going to be something you're going to have to deal with as well. So yeah, you have a Page of Wands over here. Just kind of says relax, see where this is going to take us, see where we're going to go and do all these other things. So you definitely want to sort of embrace what we can. But yeah, that Page of Wands just says be prepared for a level of competition, be prepared to feel a little overwhelmed, a little underwater. And if you're going to be able to handle that, that is going to be something that happens, right? Because a lot of times we do take a big step back. We're just sort of pushing forward, making it happen. The Queen of Cups as well just kind of says there's a level of emotion passion, a level of emotion that is here with it. The more passion, the more emotion you are coming in, that's where you want to sort of engage with. That's where you want to push forward and make that happen as well. So it's definitely something that is going to be available to you. And I think the more A game you bring, the more excitement you bring to the situation. And I have seen many times people that do have a level of competition, the one that's most excited, the one that has the most passion, the one that's willing to work the most for something is the one that makes the grade, because they're the person that will make up the difference between education and the new stuff that they do, right? Education, the new stuff that they do. Because a lot of times you'll come in and again, you are overwhelmed and you just have to sort of take a deep breath, learn all the new stuff. And if somebody doesn't have that passion, they are going to be a little bit difficult to deal with, right? Because they're going to be like, well, that's what, anyway. But yeah, anyway. That's what I think. So you do see that quite a bit. All right, YouTube user is back. We'll go for PayPal user. We have renamed YouTube user to PayPal user since they have deleted their YouTube account. All right, me and H. Let's see if you and H are going to be a thing. And let's see, kind of mad now. I'm not giving up hope. We're not giving up hope. We are still breathing air in this drowning thing. All right, the next thing we got a manager covering for manager. All right, let's see where that's going to take us. We're covering for a manager. We're going to see where that's going to take us. What kind of adventures do we have? Now, we're going to use, of course, the grape juice edition. Everybody loves this. Everybody loves this. So, yeah, we're going to see where this takes us. So, this is the Push Kitty grape juice edition. If you do or do not like grape juice, either one, it's okay. Either one, it's all right. But, yeah, let's see where this takes us. All right. So, the first thing is we have me and H. Is H still a valid option? Is H still a place that we would be all right making it, right? We would be all right making the grade over here because we do have H moving around. We do have a little opportunity with H. And I think right now, H is not really going to be the forefront for your romance. They're not going to be the big opportunity that you've been waiting for. I just don't think this is going to work. I don't think this is going to work right now, right? But that's kind of this thing, right? You do have an 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups says, leave it for now. You don't have to abandon it entirely. You don't have to just escape the entire situation. You don't have to give up hope. But it is something where just release them as just for now. Don't let them sort of occupy too much of your mind, too much of your soul, too much of your passion as now. 8 of Cups, just sort of release and see where the boat floats, right? Because the Knight of Swords, just as again, you do have other things. You still have the A opportunity, the N opportunity. You had another person, and I do think that you do have opportunities for other people coming through. And H is not really something that's something you really want to pursue right there, right? The Knight of Swords. If you have another engagement, if you have somebody else that could be there, I think that's what you really want at the end of the day. The Moon says that I think that you and H are bonded a little bit emotionally, but this may not be the moment, may not be the time that you want to fully invest, that you want to fully sort of engage this individual and put a lot of your effort and time into sort of that connection. Anyway, all right. And the next question by you or PayPal user is, we're covering for this manager, but we are struggling. We'll be covering for them for 3 to 4 weeks. What will the management team think of me after it over? Well, number one, the management has given you feedback that you were awesome. They give you a raise. I think they gave you 2 raises. So I think that they do like you indeed. Number 3, you do not give temporary management to just the random person in the group. You give it to somebody who's able to make the grade, right? And I think that it's going to be you. I think you are the special one. You are the chosen one that they trust to do that, because you do not give that to anybody. You give it to somebody who's reliable and somebody you trust. And of course, you're overwhelmed because you're doing 5 jobs. I'm just saying. All right. Seven of Wands. You're hesitant to take the job. You are. But you're being groomed for management. Bottom line, you're being groomed for management. Sage K, otherwise known as KD. You are in the intro, Sage K. If you did not notice, you are going to have to rewind to the beginning and see yourself in the intro. Anyway, but yeah, I think that you're being groomed for a promotion. That's what I think. That's what I think. They make you a temporary manager a lot. You do a good job, keep doing a good job, they're going to promote you. Bottom line, that's what I think. Bottom line, they are going to promote you. The Seven of Wands. Not everybody wants that position because, again, you got to do your job and their job. That's a lot. And that's why you're being worked to death over there. Realize that you're being groomed for management very much, right? The Emperor says, again, groomed for management. You have the world is your oyster right now. They are going to be excited about it. Sage K, don't leave. Well, Sage K abandoned me. Did you see that?
Boo!
Sage K, I can't run the stream without you, and you just left. What am I supposed to do? Anyway, all right, but yeah, you're being groomed for management. So that gives you a little bit of different perspective on this, hopefully. But that is something. That is something you're going to have to be aware of. Anyway, we think of grapefruit when he pulls this out. You know, Reiki. The next intro, Reiki, I'm going to have you holding a grapefruit. No, that sounds weird. I'm going to have a grapefruit rolling around in there. Just to remind you that the grapefruit edition should be the next one. That you do have, right? That you do have. Groomed for management. That is a word. That is proper wording. I sit next to some senior managers, like managers that are like 3 levels above me. So that is proper terminology. I can trust you. You trust me on that. Anyway, we got V. What is coming up with all of that? And see what's going on here. All right, V. By the way, we have a 10,000, literally 10,000 PayPal donations. So you're gonna have to put up with me. All right. What's coming up? We'll do the little PayPal animation again. Just to remind you that we got PayPal readings. I need a big sign, a big banner. It says PayPal readings. PayPal readings. I do not like grapefruit, by the way. I think it's disgusting. I think when I was first dieting, they said grapefruit was amazing. So I tried it and I thought I was going to puke. I was just like, this is nasty. I do not like grapefruit. I will never like grapefruit in my entire life. But let's look. Well, you know what we love? We love Reiki for picking us up the animation for the teddy bear. For animation for the teddy bear, make somebody temporary manager, grooming for management. You do have some people that are good for management and they do make them managers. And they give them a shot. And if they do good, you do them again. You do good and you do them again, right? So that's that. Well, that sounds terrible, but you know what I'm saying. Well, that sounds good actually, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so you give them one shot to be a temporary manager and you see how they do. And if they do well, then you want to keep doing that because that's the beautiful thing. Because it's very difficult to find somebody who can replace management. And it does kind of, that is dangerous too. That is dangerous too. You know, maybe Salem is chasing a grapefruit and you're chasing Salem. I don't know. But I'm saying that's dangerous because if YouTube user can do their job and do a manager's job, do you really need the manager anymore? I'm asking you a question because that has come up before. Do you need that manager? If YouTube user can do their job and a manager's job, now I'm kind of looking at maybe I should give YouTube user a 50-60% raise and get rid of the manager. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that's reality. That's reality. You know, there it is. All right. Anyway, Sage K, I can't run the stream without you, and you abandoned me, Sage K. I was in tears. Wait a minute. Sage K, where's my thing? Sage K, Sage K, I was upset. I went through half this box of tissue when you left. This box is half full because I was so upset that you left. I'm just saying. I used half this box of tissues when you left. I was like, Sage K needs to come back. Sage K, where did Sage K go? And Sage K had to, Sage K had to watch the intro. By the way, if you haven't seen the intro, it contains this clip.
Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
It contains that clip, right? It contains that clip. You okay? No, I'm not okay. Sage K abandoned me when I needed her the most. I was sitting here waiting. I was sitting here waiting for Sage K to join. She joins and then she immediately leaves to go watch the intro so she can see herself on the intro is what I'm saying. I used Tarot Magician, I used half this box of tissue. I used half this box of tissue. I'm saying Sage K's back now, so it's being all right. It's gonna be all right. Things are good now. Things are good now. Just I need Teddy. Teddy, come give me a hug. I need emotional support teddy bear. Oh, look at that teddy bear. It's an emotional support teddy bear for me. Sage K. Sage K, don't ever leave us again. Sage K. All right. Anyway, all right. V wants to know what is coming up. What is happening? What is coming up over here, right? We'll see that. All right. But anyway, the two says your point of control is coming in. Your point of control, in other words, the time that I'm able to do a lot of control. I'm able to take the reins. I'm able to take the steering wheel. And this is something that I'm finally able to do. Because sometimes you get in that where you have to sort of ride the wave and you have to do what you need to do. So I think your point of control is coming. You have the star along with the two. Now, you'll know the two is all about holding the globe, figuring out what is next here. What is next? What kind of opportunities do we have over here that we do want to embrace, and we do want to see where it's going? And I think that is sort of where you're at. You've had a lot of sort of dreams. You've had a lot of premonitions about where we want to go. How do we want to do that, right? By the way, we got, let's see, Midnight Meditations. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. But yeah, you do have that too over here. It says, what is next? This is your point of control because the star says during this time where we're holding the globe, where we're searching, we're seeking, we do find what we want, which is a level of guidance that we've been waiting for. Could it be a little bit of an opportunity we've been waiting for? Maybe. Could it also be something that we've had premonitions about, dreams about? I think that's possible as well too. But the Wheel of Fortune says you are embarking upon a new reality, a new day-to-day, a new kind of thing that we've been waiting for, right? Effie, by the way, welcome to stream. I appreciate you. But yeah, you do have that star. I see the star, something I've been looking for, something I've been scanning for, something we've been waiting for. And this brings us into this new reality where we are chasing, we are appreciating, we are sort of in that poignant effort that we're getting ready for the next opportunity. And that says that we have been waiting for this. We have been seeking, we have been searching. And this is something too, where I think you've been feeling a little bit of laziness, a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of like, I'm not interested, I'm not quite ready to pursue what I need. And that's good. That's good, V. Your body is preserving your energy. Your body is preserving the motivation because this is going to be the time very soon that it is time to use all of that stuff you've been storing up, and it is time to engage. It is time to react. It is time to launch forward where you would ultimately like to be at the end of the day. So that is going to be big, and that is going to be big VM. I thank you for your generous donation. I greatly appreciate that. Speaking of generous donations, we got Rebecca. Rebecca's over here with the big donations. Thank you, Rebecca. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Rebecca wants to know live tarot 2-1. Rebecca, what is going on? Thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. Just a little bit of a general reading. We can see what's going on. I agree. Everything is so expensive right now, Rebecca. Absolutely agree. 100%, right? 100%. But yeah, we'll see what's happening. Today, we kept pulling the Justice and the Emperor. That's interesting. Let's see if we are going to get that tonight. I think that's going to be kind of cool. Let's get you a great deck. Let's get you a thorough reading right now. We have a lot of beautiful decks in the queue over here. I am interested tonight in this deck over here. It is one of the anime tarot, but it is one of the most gorgeous ones that we have. This is one of the most passionate, one of the most amazing ones we have. And I think that this is kind of where we want to be tonight. But this is one of these, all right? No driving in this traffic. I agree. Let's not drive anywhere. Let's sit there. Alicia, we only have 2 people waiting. We only have 2 people, Alicia. Very, very small queue tonight. Most of the stuff is on PayPal. Let's look at the queue, by the way. So we did just do, and we got Power of the P, we got Journey Backbone, couple of donations in front of you, but we are rocking the house over here. We got a King of Cups over there, got a 5. Oh man, the emotional connection we feel, everything just isn't what we really would like it to be. All right. Level of disappointment, first off, emotional connections aren't where we need it to be, aren't where we would really like them to be. We're really kind of pulled back, not really pulled back as much as frustrated emotionally with a variety of things. Like everything is not lining up the way that we would need. Everything is not on the kind of the same sort of venue that we would like to have it. The King of Cups just says we're very emotionally distant for some things. We're very kind of just disconnected from some things, right? A lot of times we can't be in that mode of fully connected, fully engaged, fully moving, and all this other stuff. So we'll kind of see where that takes us, right? Where that takes us, this is going to be something. We do not have the Justice or the Emperor, so that does, but I do think that that's an interesting combo. The Justice and the Emperor. We're seeking out balance. We're seeking out justice. We're seeking out a fine balance between things. Because a lot of times you do have an issue of maybe a little bit on the left side versus the right side, this side versus that side. It feels like you're being pulled in one direction a little too much, and you don't have that fine balance. And maybe that is also affecting us emotionally too, right? You do have that level of 5 of Cups with a King of Cups. Again, emotionally, we're just not where we need to be at. I think we're getting there, but it is a slow pull. It is a slow roll. You're going to have to kind of wait for it. 8 of Wands says when it comes, in other words, when we do have the opportunities we're waiting for, it is going to be a very short window of time where you are going to have to engage. You are going to have to run out and make it happen, okay? Because the 8 of Wands is all about a fast movement, quick movement in that fiery aspect where the fire is there, but you're going to have to do something about it. You can't just sit on it and go, oh, that's interesting. Let me watch that pass by. That doesn't work. That does not work. Let me tell you that immediately, right? That 3 of Pentacles says working with other people, working together is going to be critical in the next couple of months. Who has some things they want that may be different than you want? Who has some things that are going to be a little bit different than you would like? Alicia, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, that 3 of Pentacles is working with others, negotiating with others, being open to others' opinions. It could be critical in the next few months, and you're going to have to kind of appreciate where that's going to take you, right? Because the Page of Pentacles, I can't do everything myself. I can't do all of the things that I need. I can't do all of the things that are sort of waiting on me. There's a lot of things happening that I'm not going to be able to address, not going to be able to pursue in the thing. So I think that's it, right? I think that is it. 6 of Swords, and I thank you for the other donation. I appreciate you. The 6 of Swords says be ready for the long game. When it comes to emotion, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to sort of where we're sort of pursuing, I think that's going to be it, bro. I think that's going to be it. 6 of Swords says it takes longer than usual. It's worth it. Long run, it's worth it. So there we go. There's your general reading. Pretty precise with that. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's put that over here in the Tarot Tower. And let's get a, what do we want to get? It's been a minute since we have used the Vox Arcana. The Vox Arcana is that. Rebecca, thank you again for your very generous donation. Greatly appreciate you so much. But yeah, let's see about Power of the P in that. We got so much thank yous for the wonderful deck. Power of the P, you are quite welcome indeed. I appreciate you. You know I appreciate you every day. I appreciate you every day. All right, Jeremy the Libra card, feelings for me. Do they have any feelings? Vox Arcana is it. This is a great deck. This is one of those. This is one of those is what I'm saying. There we are. There we are. All right. Rennie, there we go. Just listen to the reading. Rennie, thank you again. I appreciate you. Yeah, we can't shuffle cards today. This is too much. It's too much. It's a little too much for us to shuffle the frickin' cards today. That's what happens. That is what happens. Anyway, all right. You know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Anyway, Power of the P and Jeremy the Libra's card, feelings for me, if they have any. Power of the P. If somebody in your life is not madly in love with you, they have a mental disorder. All right? I'm just saying that now. If somebody in your life has met you and they're not absolutely in love and enamored with you, then you need to move on to somebody else because they are too inattentive and dumb for you to deal with. All right? Anyway, all right. Current feelings for me, if they have any, the Empress says they have a little bit. They've got a little bit. That's okay. 2 of Swords says, man, we are disconnected connected though, right? We are over here and they are over there. There is a big difference between the connection level. Hierophant says it gets a little better over time. You are going to have to be patient with it, but do they have feelings? Do they have a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. I'm not saying they've given up. I'm not saying they've given up with that, but that is it. That is it. But I'm just saying that Empress, right? That Empress just says there a little bit, that fascination still there, a little bit of the spark is going on, and I think that's where you want to be at the end of the day. So yes, that is going to be a little bit of a love balloons. We'll do that. A little bit of a love balloons, but you got that Hierophant. It just takes a little time to manifest it, right? It takes a little bit of time to manifest it. Anyway, I think you're a Virgo. Alicia, you are correct. I am a Virgo. Alicia, you have no idea. I'm the hardcore Virgo. I am the super Virgo, as Ultraviolet said. So yeah, let's see. We can pull up my chart if you really want to see it. We can pull up my chart. Let's see. Let me open the application that has my chart in it. We got a little time tonight, so we can goof off right now. You know, we can goof off a little bit. I'm not saying we're going to goof off the whole stream. Don't worry. I still got you in the queue. You're still in the queue. Don't worry. But we can't, maybe we'll goof off a little bit here. Let's go to the desktop and let's pull up, let's see. Best reading ever. No, that's not it. What the heck? What the heck is going on? Maybe I need to minimize this. I'm kind of scared to minimize this. Will it kill off the stream? I'm kind of concerned right now. Anyway, let's open Solar Fire version 9 and let's see where that's going to be. And let's see, let's open chart and let's see, let's open me. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. So let's open, let's see, reports, current chart. Reports, current chart. No, that's not going to be it. Oh, man, let's see. Full report. We'll do that. No. How can we export a chart? Let's see. Chart. Open. Chart combine. Prenatal settings. Current chart. View current chart. There we go. All right. There we go. And we'll do that. So can we pull up this on the stream? Hopefully I can. Let's see. We do have a window capture. Let's get the window capture and let's make it the view chart with that. There we go. Now everybody can see my chart finally. Everybody can see my chart. So next time you want to see my chart, there's my chart. So there's the chart. So you can see it right now. There's the chart. I'm a male. I'm a male. I know it's weird, but I'm a male. So there's my chart. Screenshot it. Screenshot it. This is your time. You got 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you did not screenshot it, tough luck. All right. Let's see. There's my chart. You can read all of my planets. You can read all of my planets. Journey is next. A general reading for tomorrow. We'll see where this is going to take us. You don't know how to read that. Well, somebody does. And that person now has my chart. So now you can do Mercury in Libra. There we go. They do eat mosquitoes. I do not eat mosquitoes. I do not. It is Goofball Wednesdays. It is Taco Tuesdays was yesterday. Today is Wiener Wednesday. All right. General reading for tomorrow. We're going to see. Ace of Wands says, do what you need to do. I think you have a level, of frustration or a level of, I don't want to do it, or somebody else may not want you to do it. I don't know, but you have the Ace of Wands. You go ahead and get the fire started. Well, not literally, but you go ahead and get the incentive. You go and get everything moving tomorrow, because Temperance says this is a very flowing day. A lot of things you've been waiting for is good. A lot of things you've been sort of pursuing is going to sort of move in the direction. So it's like a little bit of water movement, a little bit of a movement that's going on. But it is something you're going to have to be aware of, because if you're not in that movement, then you're going to not have the things that you want. Six of Wands as well talks about, this is almost like a Seven of Wands. I mean, come on, look at that. That is a Six of Wands, but that looks like a Seven of Wands, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a Seven of Wands? Does anybody think they screwed this up? I mean, come on. Does anybody think that they screwed this up? I'm being serious here. Does this look like a Six of Wands to you? No, it looks like a Seven of Wands. But I'm going to read it. Six of Wands, the Lord of Victory, that's fine. It says, that tomorrow is going to be successful. Let the flow engage. Let the flow bring you where a little bit, but don't expect big movements. It's all about small incremental movements to make this happen. So I think it's going to happen tomorrow, but that is it. That is it. That's a sexy 6 of Wands. It looks like a 7 of Wands. I think somebody screwed it up is what I think. I think somebody hosed it. Somebody hosed it. Somebody did not do what they needed to do with that 6 of Wands. Somebody got confused, and that is what happens sometimes. All right. The Carte Postal, everybody was like, this is a deck that I want, but they're out of stock. I'm sorry. I bought it. I backed it. You should have backed it when you had the chance. If you didn't have the chance, right? You should have screenshotted the chart when you had the chance, but you didn't screenshot the chart, but now you have it again. So that's it. All right, throw the deck in the trash. I'm just saying, I'm about to. I think, the Vox Arcana, if I didn't love it, if it didn't read as good as it gives, then that's the way it is. Priya, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Favors his friends over me every time. Well, that's all, that's a problem. That's a problem. All right. Social life reading. Do I have a social life? Where's my social life going? You got to get more of a social life. You just got to get out. A lot of times getting a social life is a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying? In high school, it was so easy because you're thrust into this environment with countless other people that have to be there. In work, you're thrust in this environment with countless other people that have to be there. But after work, not so much. So you go on meetup.com, you go to church, you go to gatherings, you go to the neighborhood parties, you go to all of these things that you love and maybe you don't love to meet. And that's your time to do it. Ace of Wands says social life is going to be about getting engaged, getting out there, encountering people. I think that's going to be very important for you. 7 of Wands says don't be too defensive against the social life because occasionally we have that one person, they're kind of a pain, but a lot of times it's like if you just put up with them, you'll be all right, right? You just put up with them, you'll be all right a little bit here. 4 of Wands says social life is all about making connections, good, bad, and different. A lot of times those connections lead to other connections. You have that one friend or that one person you can't stand, but then they introduce you to their buddy, and all of a sudden their buddy and you are like best friends, you know what I'm saying? So you just kind of have to appreciate those moments because you could have one of those. But it says keep everybody available, keep everybody close, expand your social environment, and ultimately that is going to be a place that you want to be. That's going to be a destiny that you have that's going to be kind of exciting for you to engage in. Anyway, Alicia is next. We'll see a kind, a nice, a beautiful deck. Alicia, we have a lot of those. We have a lot of these wonderful decks. You know what a kind and nice deck is this over here. It is by Kitten Shops. It is the Happy Heart or the Playful Heart Tarot. Very good, very good. College Station is much better. Agreed. The further you get the downtown, the better it used to be. One of my favorite artists is in Austin. I may have to visit him one day. He offers an in-person class, I think. It's kind of expensive, but like whatever, it's worth it. So he'll sit down one-on-one with you, and he'll show you how to paint. And I think that is cool. Not a lot of artists have that opportunity or open that opportunity to us. So I think that's kind of cool. By the way, we are ending soon. After Priya is done, we are out of here. We're going to eat a banana and take a shower, not necessarily in that order, not necessarily at the same time. But that is what we got to do tonight. General reading, where is it going to take us? You do have a 7 of Wands. Do the thing that you've been scared of. Alicia, it is time to take a little bit of a step. Now, you don't need to sort of do everything that you've been scared of, but take one small step in the direction that has been fearful, that has been something you've been hesitant to do. A lot of times it could be, I don't have time for it. A lot of times it could be, this is something a little bit outside my comfort zone. And a lot of times this is something that you've been needing to do, you can do, but you just haven't done it for whatever reason. And I think that's one of the subconscious things, like I'm very hesitant to do it. It's time to do that. It's time to do this 7 over here. It's time to face a little bit of the hesitation, face a little bit of the fear, and take a next step out and make that happen. I think that's going to be very powerful for you. Ace of Swords is communication. Is going to be very critical for you as well. Make sure we are open connecting. We are open communication. You know what I'm saying? I think that is one of those things that you do have to sort of look at. But there we go, a little bit of an Ace of Swords. Connection, communication, always going to be important for you. Now, the Hanged Man as well just talks about outside of our comfort zone, looking at things from a different perspective. I think that is going to be critical, and I think that's going to be something, again, where a lot of times I do have things in my life that I'm scared of, but I have this ego about them, so I don't really admit it, right? I'm scared. There's stuff in stock trading that I'm scared to do, but I don't admit it. I just have an ego about it, and I make like it's cool. It's not cool. I have to do a little bit of that Hanged Man, have to get out there, get a little bit outside of my comfort zone, and make a lot of things happen that could be very hesitant for me in the long run. So that happens sometimes, right? That happens sometimes. Anyway, hopefully that is a nice, cute little pretty deck for you and all this other stuff. All right, let's see where this is going to take us. We got Anne, and we got Priya, and we are getting out of here. Where's Anne going to go? All right, when is the next opportunity for love? Immediately I see April. I see April for like a big love, for a short-term love. You do have kind of an end of February thing, but that's intuitive in that. All right. End of February thing does look legitimate. Again, this is not going to be a soulmate. This is going to be a love connection. This is going to be somebody who is available for you in love, right? The Chariot into the Ace of Cups. Things are moving a little ahead in that direction. Now, importantly, though, you do have some connections in April. You do want to sort of figure out if that's something you want to do. Those are going to be the big connections. Those are going to be the big things that you're kind of waiting for. End of February, it looks like pretty decent. A little bit of the King of Cups, something fun, casual, kind of cool. Something that, you know, you just want to kind of see where it goes and where you're going to be and all of this other stuff. But I mean, that's it. That is it. That Chariot sort of moving in that direction. Is it going to carry us to the end of the year? No. Is it going to be something fun? Yes. You're going to have to sort of put up with that. But again, into February is going to be the light casual one, and the end of, or sort of the April one is going to be the bigger kind of thing. Priya is the next. Priya wants to know, why is my friend not spending enough time, or why is my loved one not spending enough time with me? All right. Priya wants to know what's going on with the BF, and then we are out of here, and we will be back tomorrow, of course. Oh, no, actually, we are not here tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're taking a day off. Thursday is my day off. And we're going to have the Patreon stream, though. If you're a member of Patreon, by the way, link down here, then you can be on the stream. You can interact with me for 40 minutes if you want. We can do all of the fun stuff for 40 minutes. You can ask me any question imaginable, and I will answer it. You can talk about a reading I did last month. I had this card, this card, this card. I'll sit there and help you out. I will one-on-one guidance, one-on-one connection with me. If you want to join Patreon, that is tomorrow at 4:30 Central Time. But if you're not on Patreon, you don't get to be there. I'm sorry. Anyway, all right. Why does a boyfriend ask favors his friends over me every single time? Knight of Cups just says they don't feel like working. They feel like they got you. They feel like they got you, you know? You got that connection. I don't got to work on it anymore. And that's a bad news, because if you don't love your person, then your person will find somebody that does love them. But yeah, that Knight of Cups. I don't feel like doing the romance thing. I got you in the bag. I got you. Well, I don't have to work for it anymore. So I'm going to go out with my friends. You're going to always be around. Why should I bother? Why should I bother? Right? A little bit of the Star. I think we're connected. We're always going to be there. I think it's going to be, you know, I think it's going to be a beautiful, wonderful connection to have connected, but they just don't feel like giving anymore. They feel like I need to give this much and then I'm done. I need to give this much and then I'm done. But yeah, right now they're interested in their friends. They think that, you know, you're pretty steady. So what you got to do, obviously, is talk. You got to communicate. You got to go, look, you know, where did Mr. Romance go? Where'd all this go? We need something. We need something. I need a level of support, a level of attention, a level of love over here. So you got to communicate with this person, let them know what you need, And once you communicate with them and they say, oh, I'm sorry, I agree with you, and then they'll give you a little more attention. If they don't, you got to tell them again and again. If they still don't, you may have to do what Teddy Bear's talking about. I mean, I don't know. Entertainment purposes only. Never assume that your boyfriend likes your friends better based on a random dude on YouTube reading cards on the internet. And that is it for me. I will see you tomorrow.